Criminal Procedure, CLJ 6. Lecture 001. The Fundamental Concepts of Criminal Procedure. The fundamental concepts of criminal procedure are foundational principles that guide the legal processes in criminal cases. These concepts ensure that justice is administered fairly, protecting the rights of both the accused and the public. Here's a comprehensive discussion of these key concepts. Due process of law. Definition: due process is the legal requirement that the state must respect all legal rights owed to a person. It is a fundamental guarantee that all legal proceedings will be fair and that one will be given notice of the proceedings and an opportunity to be heard. Types. Substantive due process protects individuals against government actions that are arbitrary, capricious, or unreasonable, regardless of the procedures followed. Procedural due process ensures that the process and procedures followed by the government in depriving someone of life, liberty, or property are fair and just. Jurisdiction. Definition: jurisdiction refers to the legal authority of a court to hear and decide a case. It is a prerequisite for any court action. Types. Territorial jurisdiction, the geographical area within which a court has the authority to adjudicate. Subject matter jurisdiction, the authority of a court to hear cases of a particular type or cases relating to a specific subject matter. Personal jurisdiction, the authority of a court over the parties involved in the case. Presumption of innocence. Definition: this principle asserts that an accused person is considered innocent until proven guilty. The burden of proof lies with the prosecution, and the accused does not have to prove their innocence. Impact: it ensures that no individual is punished without a fair trial and that the prosecution must prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Right to counsel. Definition: this is the right of an accused person to have the assistance of a lawyer during criminal proceedings. If the accused cannot afford a lawyer, one must be provided by the state. Importance: ensures that the accused has a fair opportunity to defend themselves and that legal proceedings are conducted in accordance with the law. Right against self-incrimination. Definition: an accused person has the right to remain silent and not to testify against themselves during criminal proceedings. This right is enshrined in the Philippine Constitution, Article 3, Section 17. Implication: protects individuals from being forced to provide evidence that could lead to their own conviction. Speedy trial. Definition: the right to a speedy trial ensures that an accused person is tried for alleged crimes within a reasonable time after being charged. Rationale: prevents prolonged pretrial detention and the anxiety and public scrutiny that can accompany criminal charges. Public trial. Definition: a public trial is one that is open to the general public, ensuring transparency in the legal process. Purpose: promotes fairness by allowing public oversight, which helps prevent judicial misconduct and protects the accused's rights. Rights during arrest. Miranda rights: upon arrest, an individual must be informed of their rights, including the right to remain silent and the right to an attorney. Protection against illegal arrest: arrests must be conducted according to the law, typically requiring a warrant unless certain exceptions apply. Preliminary investigation. Definition: a preliminary investigation is an inquiry to determine whether there is sufficient ground to believe that a crime has been committed and that the accused is probably guilty. Role: acts as a safeguard against unfounded criminal prosecutions by ensuring that only cases with probable cause proceed to trial. Bail. Definition: bail is the temporary release of an accused person awaiting trial, often on the condition that a sum of money or property is lodged to guarantee their appearance in court. Right to bail. The right to bail is generally granted to all individuals, except in cases involving capital offenses where the evidence of guilt is strong. Arraignment and plea. Arraignment, the formal reading of the charges against the accused, during which the accused enters a plea, guilty, not guilty, or no contest. Purpose, ensures that the accused is fully aware of the charges and has an opportunity to respond. Double jeopardy. Definition, the principle that a person cannot be tried twice for the same offense after an acquittal or conviction. Constitutional basis, protected under the Philippine Constitution, Article 3, Section 21. This principle prevents the state from subjecting individuals to repeated prosecutions. Rules of evidence. Definition, the rules of evidence govern the admissibility of evidence in court. They ensure that only relevant, material, and competent evidence is considered. Exclusionary rule, illegally obtained evidence, such as evidence gathered without a proper search warrant, is generally inadmissible in court. Judgment and sentencing. Judgment, the court's decision regarding the guilt or innocence of the accused. Sentencing, if found guilty, the court imposes a sentence based on the severity of the crime, relevant laws, and mitigating or aggravating circumstances. Appeals and post-conviction remedies. Appeal, the process by which a convicted person can challenge the legality or fairness of their trial or sentence in a higher court. Post-conviction remedies, additional legal options, such as habeas corpus, that allow a convicted person to contest their imprisonment. Finality of judgment. Definition, a judgment becomes final and executory when no appeal is filed within the prescribed period or after the highest court affirms the conviction. Execution, once final, the judgment is executed, meaning the sentence is carried out. These fundamental concepts of criminal procedure are designed to balance the power of the state with the rights of individuals, ensuring that justice is served while protecting against wrongful convictions and abuses of power. Understanding these concepts is crucial for anyone involved in the criminal justice system, whether as a law enforcer, legal practitioner, or criminology student.